Welcome to MedBuddy. In this module, you will learn about types of hospitalization. Types of hospitalization expenses typically covered by MedBuddy Policy. Reimbursement of relevant medical expenses and non-admissible expenses. Copay policies of MedBuddy Health Insurance. Two types of health insurance claims. Generic process to avail cashless hospitalization. Time limit to submit the pre-authorization request. Reimbursement claim process at MedBuddy. Hospitalization can be of two types, that is planned hospitalization and emergency hospitalization. Imagine, if your doctor advises a surgery for hernia anytime in the next few weeks, you have time to plan your hospitalization. When you have ample time to plan your admission to the hospital, it is referred to as planned hospitalization. Emergency hospitalization happens typically in case of emergencies, such as a road traffic accident. Of course, one cannot plan for such hospitalization. Now that you are aware of the types of hospitalization, next let us look at the types of hospitalization expenses. Apart from hospitalization expenses, a health insurance policy may cover several other expenses, subject to terms and caps. Expenses associated with hospitalization can typically be classified as pre-hospitalization expenses, hospitalization expenses, post-hospitalization expenses, and domiciliary hospitalization expenses. Pre-hospitalization expenses: when you're unwell, you will most likely consult a physician first, who gets relevant investigations done before advising hospitalization. Such medical expenses incurred before hospitalization are called pre-hospitalization expenses. Hospitalization expenses: all expenses incurred as part of your hospital stay as an inpatient can be termed as hospitalization expenses. Post-hospitalization expenses: some part of your treatment may extend beyond your hospitalization. It may involve follow-up visits to the doctor, prescription medication, further investigations, etc. Such medical expenses are called post-hospitalization expenses. Domiciliary hospitalization expenses: this typically includes expenses related to domiciliary hospitalization, at-home medical treatment, for reasons such as inability to move the patient, for more than 3 days for cases which in the normal course would require hospitalization. The exact circumstances/terms/exclusions related to domiciliary hospitalization would be spelled out in your policy document.